The kettle clicks off and the room goes still. A cup on the table, cooling in the window light. I watch the street get soft through the glass. Tires hiss, then nothing, just the hum of the fridge behind me. My hands rest open on the table, no phone, no plan. I let a slow breath fall out of me like a hell cord. The fan turns overhead in a lazy circle. Nothing is asking me for anything tonight. I read the same line 3 times in the paperback. A mug ring on the wood I keep meaning to wipe away. Outside, a cat crosses the road with no rush, and the lamplight pools on the floor like spilled honey. There is a kind of quiet I used to forget. I needed a pause between 2 sentences that goes on for years. My shoulders drop an inch, I didn't know they were holding. I am here, and the room is not asking me to leave. So I let the rhythm of the day unwind. I let the small sounds hold the space. I am not searching for a second verse tonight, just letting the weight of nothing sit where it lands. If something is supposed to come, it can come on its own without a center. I am finally still without a center. I can hear the street without a center. The room breathes with me without a center. Nothing pulls me in 2 directions without a center. The evening does not need a name without a center. I am held by ordinary light without a center. I stop reaching for the edge without a center. This is enough. This is enough. I rinse the cup, set it upside down on the rack. The tap drips twice before I turn it all the way off. A neighbor's TV murmurs through the wall, half a song. I don't know the words and it feels like a small mercy. The dog next door sighs in his sleep, a creak of the floor. I think about calling no one, and I let that thought be. There is a version of me that always needs to fix something tonight. I let the draft under the door stay where it is. If I am aimless, let me be aimless for a while. Let the hours pass like the back of someone's hand. I am not falling, I am just not gripping. The city outside is softened to a low amber glow. I do not need to know what tomorrow is building. I just need the chair, the lamp, the slow rain on the glass, and the quiet permission of an ordinary night. Without a center, I am finally still without a center. I can hear the street without a center. The room breathes with me without a center. Nothing pulls me in 2 directions without a center. The evening does not need a name without a center. I am held by ordinary light without a center. I stop reaching for the edge without a center. This is enough. This is enough. Street light flickers once and finds its color. I pull the blanket higher, close my eyes halfway. Somewhere, somewhere. Yeah. Morning comes in pieces, light across the floor. Cup still warm on the table where I left it before. Phone face down, no message, and I don't need one now. Just the sound of the city folding into a softer sound. I walk to the window, palm flat against the glass. Watch a stranger below me walking slowly through the grass. Nothing in my chest is pulling, nothing asks for more. Just the weight of my own body, just the clothes that I wore. Evening pulls the ceiling down a half an inch. Lamp on the counter humming with a small blue glint. I make a list of small things that I don't have to do, and I cross them off slowly like they mattered, and they do. The fridge is making sounds I never used to hear. Someone in the next apartment laughs, then disappears. I count the way the evening holds itself up on its own, standing in the middle of a room that I call home. And I'm not lost, I'm not looking for a sign. I'm not waiting for a voice to say that I'm doing fine. Just a body in a window, just a hand upon a wall. Learning how to stand here without a center at all. Without a center, I can feel the edges more. Every line, every corner, every crack beneath the door. Without a center, I'm not falling, I'm not found. Just a quiet kind of breathing, just a softer kind of ground. Without a center, without a center. Here I stay, let the hours pass like traffic going somewhere far away. Without a center, I can finally hear the room, the hum, the breath, the silence, the afternoon. Now water plants I almost let die in the spring. Touch the leaves like they remember, watch the water bring something back that I was not sure I had to keep. A green thing on a windowsill, or half asleep. A friend calls just to say she saw a bird in the park. A blue one with no special name that stayed until it was dark. I hold the phone against my shoulder, let her voice come through. Ordinary as a Tuesday, ordinary as the blue. There are days I want a hand to find across the dark. There are nights I count the seconds like a small, slow spark. But a center is a circle, and a circle wants a point. And I'm learning how to be a room without a center, just a joint, a hinge, a door, a window, just a wall. Something that the morning light can fall on. Something that can hold it all without holding anything at all. Without a center, I can feel the edges more. Every line, every corner, every crack beneath the door. Without a center, I'm not falling, I'm not found. Just a quiet kind of breathing, just a softer kind of ground. Without a center, here I stay, let the hours pass like traffic going somewhere far away. Without a center, I can finally hear the room, the hum, the breath, the silence, the afternoon, yeah. Morning comes in sideways through the curtain. A thin gold line across the wooden floor. I let my coffee cool before I lift it, just to feel my hands remember what they're for. The street below is slow, the cars are sleeping. A cat steps careful past the broken gate. And I'm still here in the same shirt I dreamed in, learning how to be a little less than great. I wrote your name on a receipt last Tuesday, then threw it out before the ink went dry. I'm not avoiding, I'm just rearranging the quiet rooms where your voice used to lie. There's a plant on the sill that I keep forgetting, but it's still alive, it's reaching for the pain. I talk to it sometimes when the light is fading. It doesn't answer, and I don't complain. So let it be a little undefined, a little loose around the seam. I don't need a reason, I don't need a reason, I just need this in between. Let the hours pass like patience in a hallway. Let the kettle hum, let nothing intervene. Without a center, I am learning to be still. Without a center, I'm becoming what I will. The room keeps breathing. Slow, 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 slow. Without a center, but the morning's coming in. Without a center, and the light is on my skin. I'm letting go of every heavy thing I know. Faded in slow, fading slow. I walked the long way home past the bookstore. Watched a woman chalk a menu on the wall. Small and ordinary, the kind of beauty that doesn't ask if you're impressed at all. The busker played a half-forgotten standard, 2 notes bent, the third one never came. I tipped him anyway and kept on walking, carrying his almost song inside my name. And maybe that's the point, the almost, the unfinished, the breath before the sentence finds its end. I used to chase the sure thing, the clean conclusion. Now I'm making peace with where the edge has been. So pour another cup and leave it on the table. Steam will rise and find the ceiling on its own. I'm not lost, I'm just not in a hurry. I'm not broken, I'm just less on the bone. Without a center, I am learning how to let. Without a center, with the coffee in my hand, the room keeps breathing. Slow, 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 slow. Without a center, but the daylight finds a flow. Without a center, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm letting go of every shape I thought I owed. Fading slow, fading slow. I'm letting go of every weight I used to hold. Fading slow, fading slow. The light moves on the wall, the light moves on. The cat comes back, the street begins to hum. I set my cup down where the morning lands. Without a without a center, and the day is calm. Without a center, fade, fade. I leave the curtains open for the light, the kind that doesn't ask me for a thing. A cup of cooling tea still on the table. The quiet understands me more than words. The street outside is softened into gray. A bus goes past without a single sound. I watch my shadow stretch across the floor, and I don't feel the need to chase it down. There's a list of things I keep forgetting, the names of people I should probably call. The way my hands once worried every surface, now they just rest open on my knees. A neighbor's radio drifts through the wall, a song I used to know but can't place now. I let it sit inside the room like weather. It doesn't need an answer, and neither do I. Maybe I was reaching for a frame, maybe I was looking for a shape, something I could hold against the morning, something that would tell me I was here. Maybe being still is its own answer. Maybe being held is what I am without a center. I can feel the edges without a center. I can feel the edges, the window and the cup and the slow breath, the street that has gone soft beneath my feet. Without a center, nothing pulls me under. Without a center, nothing pulls me under. I am white, I am quiet, I am open. Without a center, I am finally here. Without a center, fade, 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 fade. I notice how the dust moves in the sunlight, slow enough to look like it's not moving. A book falls open to a page I dog-eared, something someone said about being kind. The fridge hums in the corner like a heartbeat. The city breathes outside my open door. I'm not waiting for a sign or for a signal, I'm just letting what is true be true. Oh well. If you find me here, don't make it heavy. If you sit beside me, don't explain the world. We can watch the light move down the wall together. We can let the evening do its quiet work. There's no rush to name what we are feeling. There's no need to prove that we are real. Just 2 cups of cooling tea on a table, just the sound of breathing filling up the room. Without a center, I can feel the edges. Without a center, I can feel the edges, the window and the cup and the slow breath, the street that has gone soft beneath my feet. Without a center, nothing tucks me under. Without a center, nothing tucks me under. I am white, I am quiet, I am open. Without a center, I am finally here. Without a center, fade, 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 fade. The light moves low and now across the floor. The tea has gone completely cold again. I close my eyes and don't reach for a thought. Without a center, fade, morning comes in through the curtain's edge, soft on the carpet, soft on the bed. The coffee steams, the kitchen is quiet. A spoon turns slow in a half-empty cup. I walk to the window and look at the street. The light is so patient, it doesn't ask me. I count the small things I happen to see. A leaf, a bird, a shadow, and me. The radio hums where I left it last night. A song I have heard is finishing right. I don't turn it up, I let it play low. The room is a river, it's willing to flow. There's no one to answer, no one to call. Just the tick of a clock on the dim hallway wall. I sit by the table, I rest my chin down and watch my own breath make a circle of sound. I don't need a reason to stay in this chair. The sun on the wood is enough to be there. The street is so gentle, the city is slow. I'm learning the shape of the life that I know. Without a center, I let the day be. Without a center, I breathe and I see. The cup on the table, the light on the floor. The street that has gone soft outside of my door. Without a center, I don't have to hold the story, the worry, the thread I was sold. I close my eyes and I don't reach for a thought. Without a center, fade, fade, fade. Fade, fade, fade. The neighbor's dog is barking out back. A kid on a bike is turning the track. The world keeps its rhythm, it doesn't need mine. The hedges are breathing, the roses are fine. I pick up a book that I never quite read. I skip to the middle, I skip what it said. Some pages are folded, some corners are bent. I find a small drawing of someone I met. And maybe tomorrow will ask for a plan, a bus, a deadline, a meeting to hand. But right now the window is letting me be a person with no name, a thing I can see. The air in the room has a weight I can trust. The dust in the sunlight is only just dust. I watch it go floating, I don't have to know where any of it goes, where any of it goes. Without a center, I let the day be. Without a center, I breathe and I see. The cup on the table, the light on the floor. The street that has gone soft outside of my door. Without a center, I don't have to hold the story, the worry, the thread I was sold. I close my eyes and I don't reach for a thought. Without a center, fade, fade, fade. Fade, fade. The light is so patient, it doesn't ask me. The cup is still warm, the room is still free. Without a center, without a center, fade, 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 fade. The window holds a softer shade of gray. I watch the street lights blink and lose their way. A quiet clock is ticking in the hall. It doesn't rush, it doesn't move at all. My shoes are by the door where I left them. The kettle hums a low familiar hymn. I count the dust that drips across the light. I let it settle, I don't start a fight. My tea has gone from hot to something kind, a temperature that matches what's in mine. I think of all the things I used to chase. The crowded room's a busy, hurried place. Now even my reflection seems at peace. The water's still, the ripples are decreased. I trace a circle on the wooden floor. I close a line, I don't need something more. And if you ask me where I'm standing now, I'd say I'm here, I'm learning how. No heavy weight, no fixed address, just letting go of small distress. I breathe the air, I feel the floor. I'm not a question anymore. Without a center, I'm still here. Without a center, the room is clear. Without a center, the days are slow. Without a center, I'm letting go. Without a center, the light is soft. Without a center, I'm not lost. Without a center, I'm finding without a sound, without a center. I'm wide awake, without a center, for my own sake. Without a center, for my own sake. Without a center, oh, without a center. I watch the cat sleep on the windowsill. She doesn't know the word, but she is still. I envy how she chooses where to land. No planning, just a soft impatience stand. The neighbor plays a saxophone downstairs, a drifting tune that doesn't ask for prayers. I let it curl like smoke above my head, a melody that finds an empty bed. Maybe I was always meant to drift, to let the edges blur, to feel the lift. Maybe solid ground is just a thought, a story that we buy, a thing we bought. I don't need a compass, I don't need a map, I just need the calm inside my lap. The city hums a low and distant tune. I'm sitting here beneath a quiet moon. Without a center, I'm still here. Without a center, the room is clear. Without a center, the days are slow. Without a center, I'm letting go. Without a center, the light is soft. Without a center, I'm not lost. Without a center, I'm finding ground. Without a center, without a sound. Without a center, I'm wide awake. Without a center, for my own sake. Without a center, I finally see. Without a center, I'm just me. The window light is fading slow. The street outside begins to glow. I take a breath, I let it go. Without a center, without a center, fade, fade, fade. Morning comes in slow through curtains half closed. The room still smells like last night's coffee cold. I trace the rim of an empty cup, watch the steam that isn't there anymore. My phone lights up, then dims back down. A quiet street is all the world allows. I count the hours by the shifting shade. A pigeon lands where nobody is waiting. You left your jacket on the back of my chair. I haven't moved it, I don't plan to yet. It's just a shade, but I keep it near. A soft reminder that you once were here. The neighbor's dog barks once and then gives up. The faucet drips a rhythm I don't mind. Outside the window, someone's watering plants, and life just moves at the speed of ordinary things. I'm not lost, I'm not broken, I'm just breathing in the space between. If you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm somewhere in between. Without a center, without a center, just the hum of a quiet machine. I take a breath, I let it go. Without a center, I move slow. The light comes and the light goes out. I find my way without a doubt. Without a center, I am whole, quiet room, a steady soul. I take a breath, I let it flow. Without a center, without a center, I take a breath, I let it go. Fade, fade, fade into the glow. The bus goes by, it takes someone away. A stranger waves from a third floor balcony. I write your name in the fog of the glass, then wipe it clean before the day can ask. There's music playing from the room next door, a melody I've half heard once before. I let it in, I let it stay a while. Another ordinary thing that makes me smile. Maybe I was always meant to drift like this, unanchored but not lonely in the haze. Maybe home is just a feeling you can carry, not a place, not a face, just a quiet face. I don't need the ground to hold me anymore. I just need this breath, this soft, slow closing door. I take a breath, I let it go. Without a center, I move slow. The light comes and the light goes out. I without a center, without a center, without a center, without a center. I am whole, fade, 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 fade into the glow. Without a center, without a center, just the sound of rain upon the floor. Without a center, without a center, I close my eyes, I close the door. Fade, 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 without a center. Fade, fade, fade. Fade, fade, fade. Morning slips in slow across the floor. The curtain moves, the light is soft and warm. I set my cup down right beside the door. A little steam still rising from the foam. The city hums a quiet kind of song. No need to run, no need to belong. The clock keeps ticking but I don't keep score. Just breathing in a little more and more. The jacket hangs where I left it yesterday. The books are stacked of paper underneath. The table holds the mess I made to stay. The little proof of every quiet theft. The neighbor's footsteps fade across the lane. The car pulls out and doesn't come again. The room is wide, the shadows long and gray. I'm learning how to sit inside the rain. I don't need a reason to be still. I don't need a map to find the sill. Just the way the afternoon bends low, and the way my tired shoulders know when to rest, when to let the moment go. Without a center, I can finally see all the edges, all the spaces in between. Without a center, everything is free. Every window, every breath, a soft routine. I am floating, but my feet are on the ground. I am silent, but I hear the only sound. Without a center, I am wide and found, slowly turning, gently homeward bound. The kettle clicks, the kitchen glows with heat. A wooden spoon is resting in the bowl. I count the tiles beneath my quiet feet. A small geometry inside my soul. A text comes and I read it half aloud. A laugh, a sigh, a tiny tear. I'm about the afternoon is patient, kind and sweet. It holds the world inside a single fold. So let the evening pull the curtains tight. Let the streetlights wake and start their slow parade. I'll sit a while beneath this living light and watch the small decisions that I've made. Adore a song, a memory, a frame, a photograph I keep inside my chest. I don't need a center to remain. I only need this quiet place to rest. Without a center, I can finally see all the edges, all the spaces in between. Without a center, everything is free. Every window, every breath, a soft routine. I am drifting, but my heart is wide. I am honest with the gentle tide. Without a center, I am here inside, slowly breathing, nothing left to hide. Fade, 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 fade. The cup is empty now. Fade, 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 fade. The street is going soft and slow. Fade, 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 fade. Without a center, I remain. Fade, fade, fade. Just the light, just the light. The morning took its time again. Steam from the cup curling slow, and I watched it trace a hollow line. A question I already know. The street outside is softer now, the pavement holding yesterday, and every shadow on the wall keeps drifting somewhere far away. I let the radio hum low, a voice I don't quite need to hear. It fills the room without demand, like light that finds the atmosphere. The window keeps its gentle tilt, a quarter open to the breeze. And something in the way it moves puts every restless thought at ease. I am not lost, I am not asking for a sign, just learning how to breathe in time with everything that isn't mine. Without a center, I can see the simple shape of every room, the way the light falls patiently, the way the silence makes a tune. Without a center, nothing pulls. The morning settles in my hands. I am the window, I am the air, I am the place where quiet stands. Without a center, without a center, without a center, I am whole. The cup, the table, the open door, the steady hum inside my soul. A neighbor walks her dog across the corner where the asphalt ends. She nods and neither of us speaks. We understand we're more than friends. The dryer hums against the wall, a warmth that travels through the floor. And even with my eyes half closed, I couldn't ask for anything more. The cat asleep on folded sheets keeps breathing like a metronome. And I am learning to exist without a need to find my home. So let the hours pass like pages, let the coffee grow cold beside. I am not chasing any answer, I am not looking for a guide. The street is gone completely soft, the city hums a velvet tone. And I am sitting in the middle of a quiet I can call my own. Without a center, I can see the simple shape of every room, the way the light falls patiently, the way the silence makes a tune. Without a center, nothing pulls. The morning settles in my hands. I am the window, I am the air, I am the place where quiet stands. Without a center, without a center, without a center, I am whole. The cup, the table, the open door, the steady hum inside my soul. Just the light, just the light, just the light, slowly fading into blue. I am still, and the room keeps breathing too. The window keeps a stripe of light across the floor. I let it stay there longer than I need. The kettle clicks off and the steam finds the door. I hear the neighbors laugh, but not for me. I rinse the cup that no one else will hold. I wipe the ring it left beneath the wood. The morning is a story being told in pieces that are mostly understood. I set the table for the life I know. I leave an empty chair but pull it in. The street outside has worn a softer glow, the asphalt cooling where the sun has been. I walk the block and count the evening sounds. A dog, a door, a distant radio. The hedges lean like friends who turned around. The porch lights blink their tires slow. Hello. I bring the mail inside and read the names familiar, ink on paper. I will keep the room receives me back without a frame. I put my phone to charge and let it sleep. A shadow finds a corner of my chair. I sit inside it like it was a friend. I do not need a name for what I feel. The night is patient and the house is near. I let the quiet finish what it will. I let the dark become a little clear. No need to run, no need to rearrange the small geometry of staying here. I am without a center and I'm fine. The walls are holding and the floor is true. I am without a center, doing fine. The room keeps breathing and I'm breathing too. I do not need a map, I do not need a line. Just the cup, the light, the slow and steady blue. I am without a center and I'm fine. The weight is even and the days get through. I am still, I I am still, and the room keeps breathing too. A friend will call and ask me how I've been. I'll say the morning has a gentle sound. The cat will brush my ankle, walk again. The clock will tick, it's small and on its round. I open up the drawer where letters hide. I touch the corners, then I put them back. The afternoon arrives without a guide and sits beside me like a quiet fact. I water all the plants I almost lost. I say their names to see which ones respond. Maybe I was looking for a door, maybe I was counting what I own. Maybe I was trying to be sure in a house that always felt like home. Maybe Sunday was a noise I made, it turning I confused with being whole. I sat gently in the shade and felt the silence fill its role. The city hums below the window pane. The kettle cools, the steam is almost gone. I am without a center, and I'm fine. The walls are holding and the floor is true. I am without a center, doing fine. The room keeps breathing and I'm breathing too. I do not need a map, I do not need a line. Just the cup, the light, the slow and steady blue. I am without a center and I'm fine. The weight is even and the days get through. I am still, I am still. The curtain holds the morning like a hand, half open, half given, a square of light that lands on the floor. I count the dust inside it, slow and calm, the kind of quiet you don't ask for more. My coffee cools where I forgot to drink, the cup still warm along the side and outside. Someone walks a dog in slippers like nothing in the world has died. I learned to sit without a goal in mind, to watch the steam become the room, to let a song repeat and not grow tired, to let a sentence end too soon. The radiator clicks like small applause. The street below has gone to bed, a taxi hums, a kitchen window glows. Somewhere a clock keeps time instead. I used to think I needed proof, a center weight, a thing to hold, but gravity is gentler than I knew. It works in pieces, warm and slow. Without a center, I still stand. The walls still hold, the floor still knows. Without a center, I still breathe, and every breath is where I go. I am not lost, I am not found. I am the hallway, I am the door. Without a center, I still stand, and that is all I'm looking for. My neighbor practices a violin next door, the same 4 notes again, again. A pattern worn into the afternoon, a kind of weather in the brain. I used to want a larger view, a map, a meaning, a defined refrain. But the smaller things keep showing up on time, like rain on an open window pane. So let the day unspool without a mark, let the inbox stay unread, let the phone lie face down on the desk, let the future be unsaid. I will sit here with the dust and light, I will let the room decide. I will not chase a center now, I will learn to be the side. Yeah. Without a center, I still stand. The walls still hold, the floor still knows. Without a center, I still breathe, and every breath is where I go. I am not lost, I am not found. I am the hallway, I am the door. Without a center, I still stand, and that is all I'm looking for. That is all I'm looking for. The room keeps breathing, and so do I. The light moves slowly across the floor, the cup floats a stripe of gold across the floor. I let it stay there longer than I used to. The kettle clicks and doesn't hurry anymore. The steam just curls and finds the ceiling slow and blue. My tea is cool before I take the first real sip. I don't mind the way it tastes when it goes cold. The chair beneath me feels like something I could build, a small square room that nothing has to hold. The street outside is gone to powder, soft and gray. The cars move past like thoughts I didn't finish. A neighbor waves, I wave back the easy way. No signal there, no start, no need to diminish. I count the cracks along the kitchen tile, the ones I've walked across 100 times before. I notice how the light sits patient for a while, then leaves the room without a closing of the door. I don't reach for anything that isn't here. I don't perform the quiet, I just wear it. The hum inside the walls is something I can hear, a steady sound that tells me I can bear it. Without a center I can finally breathe. The edges hold me gentler than the middle. Without a center I don't have to leave. I can stay right here and let the small things riddle. Without a center there's no rush to be, no high noon, no edge of any reason. I am wide, I am soft, I am free, I am moving with the weather, with the season. Without a center I am home at last. The weight is gone, the dog is gone, the spinning past. The afternoon folds paper thin against the wall. I watch the shadow of a leaf give up its hold. The fridge begins its low and faithful call, a small machine that keeps my evening warm and old. I pick a book, I won't read past the second page. I like the weight of it against my open hand. The clock above the door keeps up its even gauge. It doesn't care that I no longer have a plan. I used to chase the brightest part of every room. I used to feel the ache of every almost. Now the floorboards creak like a familiar tune, and the ordinary loves me like I'm ass. I water plants that barely ask for much. I open windows just to hear the city soften. There is a gentleness inside the simple touch, a kind of grace inside the broken often. I sit, I breathe, I let the day unspool, the way a child unwinds a string of yarn at school. Without a center I can finally breathe. The edges hold me gentler than the middle. Without a center I don't have to leave. I can stay right here and let the small things riddle. Without a center there's no rush to be, no high noon, no edge of any reason. I am wide, I am soft, I am free, I am moving with the weather, with the seasons. Without a center I am home at last. The weight is gone, the dog is gone, the spinning past. So let the evening keep its gentle hum. Let the street So let the evening keep its gentle hum. Let the street I walk the hallway in borrowed socks. The wood is cool beneath my feet. The kitchen light is left on still for no one, but it hums a little heat. I open every cabinet slow, just to see what we forgot to use. A bag of rice, a mug with no handle, a sponge gone soft with quiet use. The room keeps breathing, I keep listening. The fridge makes sounds I almost know. I press my palm against the window, just to feel the morning coming slow. Outside, the street has gone half asleep. A taxi idles, then pulls away. The mailman leaves a stack of letters, all addressed to people far away. I don't go out, I don't go in, I stand somewhere between the two. A glass of water on the table, its shadow moves, there's nothing else to do. The cat comes once, then leaves the room. Her collar tag's a tiny bell. I count the things that still make noise, and I count the things that go as well. If I keep my hands inside my pockets, will the winter pass me by? If I only speak in softer sentences, will the hours learn to be more kind? There's no big answer walking toward me, no one knocking at my door. Just a slow sound of almost emptiness, the hush I've been looking for. Without a center, I am learning how to stand. Without a center, let me rest inside the nothing I've been given. Without a center, there is room to lay my weight down on the floor. Without a center, I am breathing, and I don't need to be anything more. The radio plays an old love song. The DJ talks about the rain. I picture someone standing somewhere holding paper bags inside their pain. But the picture fades before it sharpens, and I'm grateful that it goes. Some things are better half remembered, like a song you only half attempt to know. I fold the towel, I wipe the counter, I watch the kettle start to steam. There's no reward for all this tidying, just the ordinary practicing of being seen. Maybe love was never one big fire. Maybe love was every quiet thing. The way the bed sits on the cutting board, the way the window learns to ring. A distant train, a slow refrigerator, click of shoes along the hall. I am holding no one, holding nothing, and yet I feel I'm holding it all. So let the evening stretch its arms out, let the street lamp flicker, then hold steady. I have stopped searching for a doorway, now the hallway is the whole city. Without a center, I am learning how to stay. Without a center, let me rest inside the nothing I've been given. Without a center, there is room to lay my weight down on the floor. Without a center, I am breathing, and I don't need to be anything more. Without a center, ooh, ooh. The kettle clicks before it sings. A thin line of steam finds a ceiling light. I set my phone down face to face, let the room decide what it wants to say. A neighbor's dog shifts in a dream below. Pages turn somewhere I cannot see. The city hums in a lower key, and I let my shoulders find the floor. There is a mug with a chip on the rim, still holding heat like it means to. A sweater thrown over the chair back, holding the shape that I left in it. I count the sounds the radiator makes, a small brass orchestra on repeat. Outside a bike buffets down the block, and the dusk arrives without asking. No grand thought, he's knocking on my door. No old regret, pulling up a chair. Just this room, just this hour, just the breath that I keep returning to. If the world wants something softer from me, let it be this. Without a center, I am still here. Without a center, the room holds with. I am still here. The slow clock keeps, and the light keeps, and the tea keeps. I am here, and that is all. I am here. I am here. I am here. Without a center, the night is kind, and I let it be, and I let it be. I trace the wood grain with one thumb, a river that never needed to move. The cat picks a square of lamp to sit in, deciding where the evening belongs. I open a book and forget to read, let my eyes rest on the shape of words. A siren somewhere is almost pretty if you stop trying to make it mean. There were years I kept a tighter grip, naming each fear so it would behave. Now I leave the windows cracked a little, let the cool air write its own small notes. If I am less defined, I am more here. A room that breathes instead of performs. Nothing is asking me to be more, and that is the whole song tonight. Without a center, I am still here. Without a center, the room holds with. I am still here. slow clock keeps, and the light keeps, and the tea keeps. I am here, and that is all. I am here, I am here, I am here. Without a center, the night is kind, and I let it be, and I let it be. The mud goes cold, and I do not move. The lamp stays on, and I do not move. I am here, I am here, I am here. Without a center. The kitchen light is dimmer than I left it. The teacup still has warmth along the rim. I let the morning pour in through the curtain. No sudden plans, no reason to begin. The radio is playing something gentle, a voice I almost know is in the room. I trace the wood grain on the table slowly, just breathing out and listening to the bloom. The street outside is taking on a softer hue. A neighbor walks his dog without a sound. I watch the shadow of the blinds move over, across the wall, then back into the ground. My tea has cooled, I hold it anyway, both palms around the cup like it's a friend. There's nothing I ain't trying to remember, just being here and letting the day bend. Maybe peace is just a pause attention. Maybe quiet is a kind of grace. Maybe I was always close to steady, just needed time to settle in this place. And the rooms I thought were empty are just listening faces I couldn't see. I am here, I am here without a center. I am here, I am here without a center. Let the hours move like water, let the hours move like water, and I will rest inside the sound without a center. The fridge drums in the corner of the kitchen. A car door closes somewhere down the lane. I notice how the light has slowly shifted. The sun has moved an inch along the pane. My phone is face down on the counter. The notifications wait their turn. There's something in the ordinariness of now, a truth that doesn't need a page to burn. I was looking for a door to walk through, and the door turned out to be a chair. I was searching for a place to land softly, and the place was already there. So I'm not chasing any horizon, I'm letting all my seeking fade. I'm not searching for a center, I'm learning how to stand amazed. I am here without a center. I am here without a center. Let the breath come in like morning, let the breath come in like morning, and I will hold without a center. The teacup still is resting on the table. The light is gentle to a deeper gold. I am here without a center, watching every quiet thing grow. closing slower than I planned. The window lets the light fall where it lands. Half a coffee warming in my hand, floorboard cool beneath my feet. I count the seconds that I take to breathe, small and even, almost underneath the hum the building makes when it is asleep. The room is settled, every corner known. I am here inside the quiet I have grown. The street outside has gone a softer gray. A neighbor pulls a chair out to the day. Somewhere a radio begins to play. I hear it through a wall. I do not need to move or change at all. My shadow lying level on the hall. My tea goes cool, my back against the wall. There is no audience and no parade. I am the only pulse my morning made. Let the minutes pass without a name. I am not in a hurry anymore. I am not keeping score. Let the small hours settle where they came. I am here. I am here. Without a center, without a need to hold the shape I am in. I am here. I am here. Without a center, letting every quiet thing begin. Letting every quiet thing begin. A breath, a cup, a street that has grown thin. I am here. A car door closes 2 floors down from me. The dog barks once and then decides to be quiet again beneath the maple tree. I hear my own exhale. I notice where the wall paint starts to fail. I read the same line twice inside my mail. I do not mind the loop inside the trail. The light has moved an inch across the floor. I have no place, I am expected to be more. I used to think the center was a place, a house, a name, a recognizable face. I kept the windows locked and ran the race until the running wore me down. Until I made a quiet kind of town. Until I learned to walk without a crown and let the dusk replace the busy sound. So here I stand, here I stay, a plain shape in an ordinary day. I am here, I am here, I am here. Without a sink, without a need to hold the shape I am in. I am here, I am here. Without a center, letting every quiet thing begin. Letting every quiet thing begin. A breath, a cup, a street that has grown thin. I am here, I am still. I am here. Fade the room back to a softer blue. Let the carpet hold the shape of you. I am here. Without a center, true. Watching every quiet thing grow old. Watching every quiet thing grow old. The light comes in slow across the floor. A pale thin gold I've seen before. My coffee sits, the steam curls thin. I let the morning wait on him. The street outside is gone soft and gray. The cars move like they've lost their way. I trace a line along the table wood and feel the quiet doing me good. There's a clock that hums above the sink. A sound I've learned is not a think, just air pushed through a small machine. The kind of sound you stop hearing clean. My hands rest flat, my shoulders low. There's nowhere that I need to go. The dust turns lazy in the beam, and nothing here is what it seems. I open up the window, I let the cold before they step inside. It doesn't ask, it doesn't stay. It moves and moves and fades away. I take a breath, I take it slow. I let the underneath just show. I am here without a center true, sitting in the ordinary blue. A cup, a chair, a fading wall. I am learning how to hold it all without a center, without a name. Just the feeling and the gentle frame. I am here without a center hole, letting go of every need to hold. I am here without a center true. The neighbors hum behind their door, a TV voice I can't ignore. A dog barks twice and then gives in. The whole street settles like a hymn. I watch my hands, the lines, the skin, the small roads time has written in. I used to search for something bright, now I just sit inside the light. I think of you, the way you breathe, the way you left without a need. I think of rooms I used to fill and how they're quiet and now I'm still. I am not broken, I am not lost. I am the river, not the frost. I am the cost of letting be the soft return of only me. I am here without a center true, watching every quiet thing renew. A cup, a chair, a fading wall. I am learning how to hold it all without a center, without a spin, letting all the loose ends in. I am here without a center hole, letting go of every need to hold. I am here without a center true. The light moves slow across the floor, a pale thin gold I see no more. My coffee sits, the steam curls thin. I am here and I begin. Hi, hey, hi, hey, and I begin. Hi, hey, hi, hey, hi, hey, and I begin. Hi, hey. The morning light is sliding past the glass. It paints a line of gold across the floor. I set my cup beside the open page, a quiet room. No need to ask for more. The radiator hums a steady low. My breath is slow, my shoulders start to drop. Outside a bird is practicing a phrase. I let it land, I let my thinking stop. My phone is face down, the screen is dark. The kettle ticks as it begins to cool. I trace the rim of the mug with one finger. A small routine, a kind of private rule. The street below has worn its morning hush. A neighbor waits but neither needs a word. The world keeps moving in its patient way, and I am held inside the light I heard. So I will sit a little longer here. I will let the minutes take their time. I will not reach for anything unclear. I will keep this steady, steady rhyme. There is no rush to be somewhere else. There is no weight I have to lift. Just the room, the cup, the window light, and this quiet, quiet gift. I am here, I am here, I am here again. No center, no edge, just the air. I am here, I am here, I am here again. Nothing missing, nothing to repair. The morning does not ask me what I want. The light does not demand a name. I am here, I am here, I am here again. And that is enough, and that is the same. A folded shirt is waiting on the chair. The cat is curled beside the radiator's hum. I think of all the roads I did not take, then let them go the way the morning comes. The coffee now is cooler than I like, but still I drink, I do not need it warm. Some things are softer when they lose their heat. Some days arrive without a hint of storm. If I am lost, then I am lost in light. If I am still, the stillness has a sound. A faucet drips, a clock forgets the time. My feet are flat, my weight is on the ground. I do not need a compass or a sign. I do not need a map across the floor. The center is the cup within my hands. The center is the open door. I am here, I am here, I am here again. No center, no edge, just the air. I am here, I am here, I am here again. Nothing missing, nothing to repair. The morning does not ask me what I want. The light does not demand a name. I am here, I am here, I am here again. And that is enough, and that is the same. The steam is stopped, the cup is still. The room is wide, the room is long. I breathe in once, I breathe in twice, and hum a small, unhurried song. Without a center, without a plan, I let the quiet close its hand. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here. The morning pulls the curtain back, a strip of light across the floor. My coffee sits where I left it, cool and still beside the door. The city hums a lower note like someone clearing out their throat. I trace the ring, the cup has left a quiet circle, soft and slow. The room remembers where I sat, the clock forgets which way to go. A neighbor drags a trash can down, the wheels complain against the curb. A dog barks once, then thinks it through, decides the day is not that urgent. My phone lies face down on the desk, no name is pulling at my sleeve. I count the dust inside the boom, 6 golden pieces, then a 7. The world is not asking anything, and I am not about to leave. So let the minutes be a mark, let the lamp stay low and warm. I have been loud in other rooms tonight. I simply take the form of someone sitting with the dark, not waiting for a certain word. Without a center, I am still. Without a center, I am held. The walls are close, the sky is wide. I am a story being told. Without a center, I am calm. Without a center, I am whole. The morning falls into my hands. I am a window, I am home. Without a center, without a center, I am here, and I am whole. The street outside has gone to wool. The cars move softer than they should. A child is laughing through a wall somewhere. A pop begins to boil. I pull my sleeves past my wrist. I let the cold become a friend. The radiator clicks inside a small machine that knows my name. Nothing is broken, nothing lost. I am a body learning rest. I used to chase a certain glow, a bell that rang inside my chest. Now even silence has a shape, and even waiting can be blessed. I place my palm against the glass. The outside world leans back in kind. We hold it quiet for a while. Two neighbors sharing the same light. There is no rush to be elsewhere. There is no map I have to read. Without a center, I am still. Without a center, I am held. The walls are close, the sky is wide. I am a story being told. Without a center, I am calm. Without a center, I am whole. The morning falls into my hands. I am a window, I am home. Without a center, without a center, I am here, and I am whole. The light has turned to softer gray. My cup is empty, that is fine. I let the quiet close its hand. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here. The street outside is slower than I knew. A lamp is on for no one but the blue. I check my phone and then I put it down. A wooden chair, the small familiar sound of traffic moving where the morning goes. The curtain moves the way a soft hand blows. The cup I hold has cooled a little now. I drank it anyway, I don't know how to want for more than just a steady flow. My shoes are by the door, unlaced, alone. The hallway light is on, a quiet tone. I hear my neighbor close a window wide. A cat walks past and doesn't turn to hide. The keys I dropped are sitting where they fell. Well, the little plan I bought is doing well. There's nothing here that needs me to be sharp. I let the morning come in, let it start. So if you're tired, you can rest right here. If you've been searching for a steady ear, if you've been holding what you couldn't say, let it go, let it go. It's okay. Without a center, I'm still on the ground. Without a center, sun still comes around. Without a center, a razor finds the leaves. Without a center, I still breathe. Without a center, the room is warm and wide. Without a center, there's nowhere left to hide. Without a center, I am here, 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 I am here. The radio is playing something low, a voice I half remember from a show. I write a word, I cross a word back out. I let the silence do the thing about. My shoulders fall a little, then some more. The ceiling holds a sound I can't ignore. The street outside is softer than before. I don't reach out for anything, I don't reach anymore. If you were watching from across the room, you'd see me sitting in the afternoon. You'd see the way my hands are finally still. You'd see the way I'm letting go of will. You wouldn't need to ask me if I'm fine. You'd see the answer slowly crossing mine. Just stay a while, just stay a while. Just stay a while, just stay a while. The light is on, it's gray. Without a center, I'm still on the ground. Without a center, the sun still comes around. Without a center, the rain still finds the leaves. Without a center, I still breathe. Without a center, the room is warm and wide. Without a center, there's nowhere left to hide. Without a center, I am here, I am here, I am here. The curtain moves, the cup is in my hand. The street outside is quiet as a plant. I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here, I am here. Morning sits light on the window frame. Steam rises slow from a cup I didn't name. The room is the same, the chair is the same. Everything's steady, nothing left to claim. I trace the wood where my hand used to land. Quiet as a page, quiet as a plan. The street below is just beginning to wake, and I'm not rushing toward anything today. My shadow is long across the kitchen floor. It doesn't ask me to be more. There's a rhythm in the fridge and the passing cars, a hum in the pipes, a softness in the stars. I watch my breath like a small returning tide. Nothing on the surface I need to hide. The radio plays what it always plays, half-heard voices from forgotten days. I let the room hold the weight for a while. Learn the gentle patience of a half smile. Some hours are meant for simply being still. Not a lesson, not a will. I am finding out what it means to be whole. Letting silence stand in the place of control. Not reaching, not running, just standing in the room. Like a tree that has finally learned to bloom. Without a center, pulling it apart. Without a center, just an open heart. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, nothing to fear. The world keeps turning slow and clear. And I am here, and I am here. No weight to carry, no debt to clear. Just a breath I'm holding, the love that's near. Without a center, I appear as the person I've always been. Right here. There's a notebook open on the table today, a line unfinished, a word that won't stay. I don't force the pen to find its way. Some thoughts arrive on a delay. The afternoon folds like a paper crane. Light dims the window, softens the frame. I notice the dust and the empty chair, the way my hands rest without a prayer. Even the quiet has a sound it makes, like a river that gently wakes. When I stop looking for the reason why, the reason walks up and sits down nearby. When I stop circling the center of pain, a wider sky opens up again. I let the day be ordinary and small, and that somehow is the biggest thing of all. Not every moment needs to lead somewhere. Some are just meant to breathe the air. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, nothing to fear. The night comes easy, the path is clear. And I am here, and I am here. No rush to become, no need to steer. Just the warmth of the room and the love that's near. Without a center, I reappear as the person I've always been, right here. Without a center, without a center, without a center. Let the evening close its gentle curtain. Without a center, without a center, without a center. The room is dim, the fan is on low. A single cup is cooling slow. I trace the rim with one loose thumb. The street outside is gone soft and numb. A bus pulls past a quiet side. The light along the wall says goodnight. I don't reach for anything more. Just let the quiet settle to the floor. Your coat still hangs behind the door. The book you love lies on the floor. I don't move it, I don't mind. It feels like you are in the rind of every ordinary thing. The way the kettle starts to sing, I hear you in the faucet hum. I feel you in the rooms I've come from. Take a slow breath, feel it land, trembling lightly in my hand. Nothing pulling, nothing pressing through. Just this room, just me, just you. Somewhere far, somewhere near, letting go of every fear. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, I am here. Let the evening hold me near. Without a center, I am here. The pillows know the shape of rest. The windows know I am blessed. The wind outside is calm and clear. Without a center, I am here. The cat is sleeping by the sill. The fridge clicks on with a tiny trill. I sweep the floor, I wipe the sink. I let the small minutes do the thinking. For once I do not need a plan. For once I let go of my hand. I walk outside, the air is wet. The street lamps make a soft violet. If everything is somewhere else, then maybe nothing needs to help. If every road has lost its bend, then maybe I can start again. I sit back down, I close my eyes. The shadow of the world is wise. It does not chase, it does not flee. It settles where it wants to be. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, I am. Without a center, I am here. Let the evening hold me near. Without a center, I am here. The coffee rings the wooden tray. The morning comes in soft ballet. Nothing missing, nothing queer. Without a center, I am here. Let the evening close its gentle curtain. Without a center, without a center. Let the evening close its gentle curtain. kettle clicks, the light is dim. A cup sits warm against my hand. I count the breaths I take within and feel my shoulders softly land. Outside, the street is soft with rain. A car goes slow, its headlights low. I watch the window pane again, with droplets drifting to and fro. My eyes are low, my jaw is slack. The evening folds into the room. I let the quiet come right back. Let evening wash away the gloom. A single lamp is all I need. A single chair against the wall. I keep the small and simple creed of being present, being small. No weight to carry, no place to find, no shape to hold, no name to wear. The world is gentle, the world is kind, the world is soft, the world is bare. I do not need a solid ground, I do not need a thing to prove. I only need this quiet sound, I only need this breath to move. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, I am whole. I am not lost, I am not near. I am the quiet in my soul. Without a center, I am free. Without a center, I am light. The night is kind, the night is sea. The night is soft, the night is bright. Without a center, I can't breathe. Without a center, I can't stay. I do not need a thing to see. I do not need a thing to weigh. I do not need a thing to weigh. A neighbor walks the dog below. The leash goes taut, the dog goes by. I hear the steady soft flow of living underneath the sky. The radiator hums a tune, a low and lulling lullaby. The room is small, the room is June. The room is where my shadows lie. I trace a pattern on the glass, a circle line and then a dot. I watch the image slowly pass. I let the passing be my thought. I used to look for something sure, a solid ground beneath my feet, a line to hold a wall secure, a steady unchanging beat. But now I learn the gentle art of standing where the ground is gone, of letting go without the heart insisting it must travel on. The world does not require me to find a single place to stand. It only asks that I be free. It only asks an open hand. And so I sit and so I breathe, and so the evening carries me. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, I am whole. I am not lost, I am not near. I am the quiet in my soul. Without a center, I am free. Without a center, I am light. The night is kind, the night is sea. The night is soft, the night is bright. Without a center, I can't breathe. Without a center, I can't stay. I do not need a thing to see. I do not need a thing to weigh. The cup is cooling in my hand. The window holds a fading blue. I do not seek a solid land. I only breathe the whole night through. Without a center, I am here. Breathing slow, breathe out slow. The night is kind, the night is near. The night is soft, the night is low. Morning came in slow, the way it does on quiet days. A line of light just sitting on the floor. The kettle hums a question nobody has to answer, and the street below is moving without a sound. I let my shoulders drop, I let the hours pass, watching dust turn gold above the chair. The room is small, but somehow it holds everything, and I am here, and that is enough right now. I turn the radio down low, a voice like falling sand, saying nothing I needed to obey. The coffee went from hot to warm, the cup is half, steam still rising like it doesn't know the time. I count the cracks in the ceiling, 4 of them, a small geography I never noticed. Outside a neighbor pulls a curtain shut, and the day begins to learn my slower pace. So I will sit, I will let the minutes do their work. I won't reach for the phone, I won't ask what I am missing. There is a center I keep circling, a kind of ground that finds me when I wait. Without a center, I am still whole. Without a center, I can feel the whole room. Without a center, every breath is new. Without a center, nothing asks me to be more. Without a center, the world is white and soft. Without a center, I can finally rest. Without a center, I belong to the day. Without a center, I am where I begin. A fly is tracing something on the window glass, a pattern I could watch for hours and not solve. The dog next door sighs once and is done with dreaming. I hear my own breath like a borrowed instrument. I pick a book, put it down, pick it up again. The pages smell like someone else's summer. A car door closes somewhere down the lane, and even distance has a friendly face tonight. What if this is it, the slow and weightless hour? What if nothing is required of me to stay? What if the missing piece was never missing, only waiting for me to stop pretending I was lost? I will water the plant, I will open one more window, I will let the cool air touch the back of my neck, and I will not reach for any clever answer. I will let the quiet finish what it started. Without a center, I am still whole. Without a center, I can feel the whole room. Without a center, every breath is new. Without a center, nothing asks me to be more. Without a center, the world is wide and soft. Without a center, I can finally rest. Without a center, I am held by the small things. Without a center, I am slowly finding ground. The light has moved, the cup is cold now. A bird is practicing its only song. I close my eyes, I open them. The room is kind, and I'm still here. Without a center, still whole. The street is soft, the breath is slow. The day is mine, and I let it go. The morning is soft on the glass by the door. Pale light on the wood, I keep meaning to sand. I let the slow hour go round on the floor, with both of my hands open, both of my hands. The coffee goes cool where I left it at 10. A pencil, a book, and a ring made of rain. I'm not in a rush to begin it again. I'm not in a rush to be out of this lane. The neighbor goes by with a look on her face. The street makes a hum that is older than me. I'm learning to live in a slower paced place. I'm learning to stay where I already be. I wrote a long letter I never will send. I swept the front steps where the leaves always land. I let the small hours decide what they meant. I let the small hours stay warm in my hand. The plant on the sill is a little bit lean. The curtain pulls slow like a quiet inhale. The room does not ask me to hurry or lean. It opens the way that a window sets sail. I sort through the small things I left in a drawer. A ribbon, a card, and a key without a lock. I'm not building palaces anymore. I'm learning the rhythm of what does not knock. So if the center is gone, I will stand in the seam. I'll breathe where the soft things align in the wall. I'll let the dust settle back into a dream, and I will not chase any loud recall. I'm without a center, and I'm still right here. The cup is still warm, and the street is still near. No anchor, no outline, no needing to land. Just the weight of the window, the breath in my hand. I'm without a center, and the world goes slow. The light on the table is all I need to know. No rush to be somewhere, no rush to be known. Just steady walking, the walking back home. Yeah, 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 yeah. I cancel a plan I had half built in my head. I text back a friend that next week will be fine. The laundry is folded, the dog has been fed. I pour a new cup and I draw a thin line between what I carry and what I can hold. Between the small loss and the soft steady gain. Between getting it right and just letting it fold. Between the lost music and the slow refrain. I walk to the corner, the sign blinks in red. I turn without turning, I head back inside. There's a patience inside me I once thought was dead. It's just been here waiting, open and wide. If you come by, I'm sitting where afternoon leans. If you call me, my voice will be even and low. I'm no longer searching with both of my hands. I'm letting the day come, I'm letting it go. There is no grand arrival and no final door. Just this long table and this long soft light. I've stopped keeping score of the things I swore. I am sleeping, I'm waking, I'm holding it right. I'm without a center, and I'm still right here. The cup is still warm, and the street is still near. No anchor, no outline, no needing to land. Just the weight of the window, the breath in my hand. I'm without a center, and I'm still right here. The cup is still warm and the street is still near. No anchor, no outline, no needing to lend. Just the weight of the window, just steady walking, the walking back home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The kettle just clicked and the steam fills the air. A cup on the table still warm from my hands. The window holds afternoon golden and bare. A cat by the door keeps the room where it stands. I count out the hours by shadows that crawl. A neighbor walks past and the street doesn't call. The fridge hums a note like a thought in a song. I let the whole morning keep moving along. I rinse out a glass and the water runs slow. A pen on the counter, a notebook turned blank. I don't have a plan and I'm letting it go. The clock on the wall doesn't care what I think. A breeze from the hallway pulls heat from the room. My shoes by the door still half covered in dust. I sweep the back porch with an all worn out broom and trust that the quiet is more than enough. I've been learning to sit in the middle of things, not reaching for more than the moment will hold. Let the silence arrive without pulling the strings. Let the story be told by the way it unfolds. Without a center, I'm steady, I'm here without a center. The days feel more clear, the lamp on the table, the dust and the light, the sound of my breathing through all of the night. Without a center, I don't need to know the way that the evening is choosing to go. Just hand on the counter, just feet on the floor. Without a center, I'm home once more. A message comes in and I read it halfway, then set down the phone by the side of the bed. The cat finds a square where the afternoon lay and curls like a comma inside of my head. I water the plant that I almost forgot. A leaf at the bottom is starting to lean. I tuck it with patience, I give it a lot of shade and of time in the soft in between. If love is a room, I keep sweeping each day. If love is a window, I open with care. I'm learning to live in the ordinary way and finding the extraordinary there. The street outside softens, the engines grow dim. A kid down the block is just learning to skate. I watch from the porch with the patience in him, a small quiet witness to all that is great. Without a center, I'm steady, I'm here without a center. The days feel more clear, the lamp on the table, the dust and the light, the sound of my breathing through all of the night. Without a center, I don't need to know the way that the evening is choosing to go. Just hand on the counter, just feet on the floor. Without a center, I'm home once more. The evening will come with its long, careful blue. The streetlights will flicker and soften the view. I'll rinse out the cup and I'll set it to dry. Without a center, the hours go by. Ooh, 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 ooh. The radiator ticks while I'm folding the shirt. The mirror is fogged and the bathroom is dim. I count to a number I never heard, then watch how the light keeps the room on its brim. There's a page in a book I keep meaning to read, a pen on the table I keep meaning to use. I roll to the kitchen and pour what I need, a glass of cold water I cannot refuse. The plants by the window are leaning one way, following whatever small sun gets through. I whisper their names like I'm starting the day, and breathe out a thank you for something I do. The kettle remembers the weight of my hand, the handle is warm in the early afternoon. I stand for a minute, then choose to stand, letting time settle soft like a spoon in a tune. No message is missing, no voice on the line, no crisis is climbing the walls of the room. I let the slow current of silence be mine and walk through the ordinary light in the gloom. Without a center, I'm learning to flow. Without a center, the edges are kind. The hours are passing, they don't need a vote, and I'm simply arriving at what's left behind. Without a center, the days have no seam. Without a center, the night has no knife. I'm holding the moment, I'm holding the cream, I'm holding the quiet that softens my life. The laundry is humming, its patient machine, a sound that I trust like an old family friend. I open the window and breathe it between the cool and the warm, where the seasons will bend. There's a postcard from someone I met years ago, tucked in a drawer with the chords and the keys. I read it once more and I let myself go down into the softer, familiar ease. I sweep off the counter, I wipe down the glass, I water the basil and set it back right. I watch how the hours let moments pass, not asking for more, not putting up a fight. If someone should call me, I'll pick up the phone. If no one is calling, I'll sit with the hum. I'll know I'm becoming more fully my own, without any center to keep me from. Without a center, I'm learning to float. Without a center, the edges are kind. The hours are passing, they don't need a vote, and I'm simply arriving at what's left behind. Without a center, the days have no seam. Without a center, the night has no knife. I'm holding the moment, I'm holding the cream, I'm holding the quiet that softens my life. The streetlights will flicker and soften the view. I'll rinse out the cup and I'll set it to dry. Without a center, the hours go by. The window is open, the window is open, the window is open, and so am I. The morning arrives without a sound, a pale kind of light on the kitchen floor. My coffee has gone cold, but I don't mind the cold. I watch the steam dissolve and there's nothing more. There's no shape to the day, no edge to the gray, just the small ticking hands doing their part. I sit with my hands folded in my lap, and the room breathes easy around my heart. The street outside has washed itself in mist. The cars go slow like they're thinking it through. A neighbor leaves her keys in the same blue bowl, and the cat on the fence has nothing to do. I count the small things I almost forgot. The way the door clicks, the way the hinge leans. My phone is face down, the ringer is off, and I'm here with the dust and the quiet machines. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm not holding up a line. Just a body in a room, just the ordinary bloom of a Tuesday in slow bloom. Without a center, I am here. Without a center, the air is clear. The window is open, the window is open. The morning is open and so am I. Without a center, the hours are wide. Without a center, nothing to hide. The street has gone soft, the street has gone soft, the street has gone soft under this sky. Without a center, I am here. Laundry hums low in the next room over. A shirt turns gently, a sleeve folds in. I read the same line of a book 3 times through, and the words begin to feel like a friend. There's no rush to be somewhere I'm not yet. There's no version of me that I have to keep. Just the weight of the chair and the bend of my knee. In the long patient hours I let myself sleep. Maybe this is all that grounded means. A room, a breath, a window left ajar. Maybe love is just the willingness to stay, to notice small things for what they are. Not a revelation, not a grand design, just the soft click of a door, the glow of a screen. I am here without a censor, and that is fine. I am here without a censor, and I am clean without a censor. I am here without a censor. The air is clear, the window is open, the window is open, the morning is open, and so am I. Without a censor, the hours are wide. Without a censor, nothing to hide. The street has gone soft, the street has gone soft, the street has gone soft under this sky. Without a censor, I am here, I am here, I am here. The cup on the table, the light on the floor, the breath in my body, asking nothing more. The window is open, the window is open. Without a center, without a center, the window is open, and so am I. The street outside is learning how to sleep. Lampposts bowing down the softer air. My tea is cool, untouched beside the keys. The pages open, no words anywhere. I hear my neighbor closing up the day. The drag of a chair, the closing of a stair. Nothing to solve, nothing to betray. Just me in the hush of a working prayer. Hey. The shadows on the wall have settled slow, like they decided where they wanna be. I trace a finger down the window's glow and watch it land on no one next to me. There's room enough for everything I lack, for every thought I never thought to say. I let the air move softly at my back and let the late night hours have their way. I'm not lonely, I'm just wide, I'm not broken, I'm just tired. There is nothing left to hide, nothing left to set on fire. Just the breath, the breath, the breath, just the rise, the fall, the depth. Without a center, I am everywhere. Without a center, I am finally here. The window is open, the morning is clear. The window is open and I have no fear. Without a center, the room can breathe wide. Without a center, there's no need to hide. Without a center, the whole sky is mine. Without a center, without a center, I am whole without a line. The kettle clicks, it knows my timing well. We've done this dance 100 times before. I don't recall what I was gonna tell, some story lost behind a closing door. It's okay, the silence isn't thin, it's just a room, it's just a chair, a light. I press my palm against my chest within and feel the gentle hum of being right. Nothing falls apart tonight, nothing needs to be repaired. Everything is in its place, everything is being cared. If I am nothing, I am whole. If I am no one, I am there. Open like a window, open like a window, open like a window, and not a single prayer. Without a center, I am everywhere. Without a center, I am finally here. The window is open, the morning is clear. The window is open and I have no fear. Without a center, the room can breathe wide. Without a center, there's no need to hide. Without a center, the whole sky is mine. Without a center, without a center, I'm still whole. I'm still whole. I'm still whole. The cup grows cold, the page stays white. The street keeps breathing through the night. Without a center, without a center, without a center, and I'm like, slow across the kitchen tile. A single cup of coffee sitting there for a while. The window pulls the sunlight down to where I stand. I hold it without thinking, just feeling in my hand. The radio is humming something soft and out of tune, a song about a stranger underneath an older moon. And I keep on breathing deeper than I did before, settling into something I don't need a name for. The street outside looks gentle, almost painted in. No one running anywhere, no one letting in. I water all the plants that lean a little toward the glass. I open up the back door just to let the morning pass. There's laundry on the line that carries its own weight, a breeze that's been around here long enough to feel like fate. And I'm not chasing anything, I'm not holding on too tight. I'm learning what it feels like to just stay in the light. And the quiet doesn't ask me to explain just where I've been. There's a weight that I keep folding, and I thought I'm letting it, let it come, let it go, let it move so slow. Without a center, without a center, without a center, without a center. And I'm like, without a center, I keep breathing, without a center, through the night, without a center, through the night, without a center. I'm a window letting in the view, without a center, without a center. Nothing's holding me but you, without a center. And I'm like, without a center, and I'm like, the evening settles softer than the morning did. A neighbor draws the curtains and a child is being led past the hedges to a door that's painted summer green. The world keeps being ordinary in a way I've never seen. I sit out on the back step, my shoes up by the door. The cat keeps curling closer like he's done this before. There's a patience in the hour that I haven't earned yet, but I keep on sitting anyway with all my debts. Maybe I was always looking for a gravity I couldn't name. Maybe I was always holding something heavier than plain. Let the table hold the cup, let the silence fill me up, let the door stay wide, let the road be just a line I glide. Without a center, without a center, without a center, without a center. And I'm like, without a center, I keep breathing, without a center, through the night, without a center, through the night, without a center. I'm a window letting in the view, without a center, without a center. Nothing's holding me but you, without a center. And I'm like, without a center, and I'm like, and I'm like. And the room is full of breathing, and the room is full of sky, and the room is full of evening, without a center. And I'm like, without a center. And I'm like, without a center.